Hi guys, welcome to this video. One of the selling points of ArcoLinux is that you're in control and you stay in control, and we give you so much knowledge that it becomes your own operating system that you can tweak and change and do anything with it, right? And there's always the Arch wiki. There's so many information available on YouTube and on websites and so on. And we of course share the knowledge as well on our websites. The thing is, we've just made something major change, and everything started with creating a theme, actually, an icon theme. We started showing you, may I draw your attention first to this? I just made these, right? So the important things to actually have a look at. And we're talking about this: create your own repository. And I do want to put your attention, point you to this article. Arch root can fix anything, right? Read it before you crash your system, because that's normal. Linux users want to change, want to try out things, and they're new and they do the wrong things, the wrong decisions, and voila, blam. And it is really knowledge. It's all it is, knowledge. Like for instance, this morning Xmonad is so how do you say, unforgiving. If you do a tab or a comma or a semicolon and boom, it's all black because it's built, right? It's something different. But other desktops are just the same. So it is important to get that knowledge, and with Arch root you can always fix anything you break. So the topic of the video is the create your own repository kind of approach, and we started with this, a combo of two icons, and we made it more and more gradually more and more difficult, so it really is getting more knowledge to the people, and in the end we have our own repository. And then of course came the next idea: if you have your own repository, why not use it in the building process? So all our ISOs can now be built. Right, here they are. Build your own ISOs. All your ISOs of us, of our desktops, right, can be built, but add a personal repo to it, so that you can make your own LeftWM or your own Xfce or your own Plasma or your own Cinnamon. It just is throw our package out and get your package in. That's basically all it is. And this video is going in here as well to show you how easy it is, because I still have a few packages. We've given you already some flexibility in the past with the project personal. What we do there is we add something like, for instance, wallpapers or themes or icons or anything, really anything goes under the root, and a folder called personal. Anything you put in there is gonna be on your ISO. So when you put in your USB and you install your system, you've got that. You got it on your future system, whatever content you've put in there. What we're gonna do now is something that I have, right? These personal projects. Everybody has something. Maybe, I don't know how many people are using this idea, this concept of a personal project. And we have aliases for that, super simple. And all it is go copy paste your personal one to my home directory. So I have different choices, and the choices are just that. Oh yes, we can do melt all three. And you see, the only thing that's in there is how should my Xfce look. That's all. But it's completely different wallpaper to begin with. These are the wallpapers. And these are the panels. Do you want a panel at the top? Do you want a panel at the bottom? That's basically the X and the Y here. You see? That's all it is. That's all it is. So one is with at the top and one is at the bottom. And here I'll have Surf and Papyrus icons. And here I will ArcoLinux Candy Beauty. As simple as that. So it's choices, all right, always choices, and we can make for these three files looks not much, but right, with only 3 files, and with i3 it's the same, with BSPWM it's the same, with a few files, changing a few files like I've done in the video here of left WM, you can see that as well. Let's see the video. Where is the video? ArcoLinuxB, build any ArcoLinuxB, and we'll have a video here, left WM example. I'll make one with Xfce example, and maybe a few more, till you get it that it's super easy now to create your own ISO, throw out Xfce setting, get in my own Xfce setting with a package, why not, and then super easy, or copy paste, of course, right? Put it in the personal folder and copy paste it over, done as well. So it depends on your knowledge where you want to go to, which well, way to go forward, yes, that's it. Wow, still early in the morning. So you want to build an Xfce then? Yes, my own Xfce. Fine, control find Xfce, that's this thing. Okay, I could have taken XL as well, right? Or XS, that's also Xfce. It's a choice, choose. So okay, you go for this because it's a package list, you want to have that. Control C. Nope, that's not gonna open this one. And then we take the desktop and we're gonna git clone this thing. So Xfce is there. Now if you want to add something personal, this is the personal folder, right? So this is where you copy paste your wallpapers, icons, whatever, and it's gonna be on the /personal. Here is the package's personal repo, so that's one step further. That's like, I want to have a repo, that would be awesome. I put all my packages I built from Paru, from Yay, I put them on there, and next time around when I'm back on ArcoLinux, right, I'll get the repo and I'll say sudo pacman -s, boom, and all the packages are in. Just make a script after installing, like I do in the ArcoLinux Nemesis. Okay, what's the next step? I want to have the personal folder somewhere, right? The somewhere has to be on the website. I need to keep it somewhere. Okay. What I could do is use copy paste, and that's the power of copy paste. We only have to be careful, right? Because we copy paste over stuff and then later, oh, had to change that or this or that. So the easiest way is still put it in personal, okay? But we're gonna go for the more difficult approach, and we're gonna create our own package, which means I need to go to the website for one, and I am not ArcoLinux. The head on my head is now American, right? I have my own repo, and I've changed all my packages to edu, so you know it's Eric Dubois. And the repo is still called Nemesis repo. So all the things that are in here are called edu. So I'll create an edu Xfce git. Where do we start? I think best to start at a Ctrl-Alt-V and close all the other tabs. And then we create, like I said, an edu. That's all my edus, Xfce or Xfce4, whatever you want to call it. We may want to have a look how I called it in ArcoLinux. So we keep the same naming convention. Inside the desktops we call it Xfce. Okay, so now it's not an ArcoLinux Xfce, it's an edu Xfce, and you can make your own Xfces or BSPWMs or right new. So edu Xfce, That's where you start. So procedures, workflow. You've got yourself a URL. You git clone this thing. Control C. You go to your own folder. This is my folder as being Eric. I'm going to show you without using this time my script that I always use. Git clone this thing. That's all it is. Now let me update my script. So next time I run it, I also get a do Xfce save. Okay. What will go in there? I'll use and reuse the stuff that I have here. So how to push things, how to sign things, that's that. So set up git and let's push. This is the administration, right? Administration files. It's online. That's all you need to push. How easy is this, guys? Just copy paste, of course. Go change the code. I don't think you're called Eric Dubois and so on, right? This is a little bit tricky, so leave it out. Just do this and then you'll get a password. Login and password. So what do you want to copy there? I think it's still open. Let's see. Somewhere. No, it's closed already. So in my system, I have figured out how I would like to have my Xfce, and I think number 2 was the one I would like to do. So compare. I would like to do the one with ArcoLinux Candy Beauty, but they're both ArcoLinux Candy Beauty. So it's between 2 and 3. And what's the difference between these two guys? I think at the top and at the bottom, I think. The panel. Let's see. 6 and 8 and 6 and X and 960. I think it's kind of the same. So it doesn't really matter. Must be another difference. I'm gonna go for number 3. So this, Control H, contains all the rest. Control C. This can go. That's that, that's that, that's that, and that's that. And I go for a Control V. Now you think you didn't copy anything, and Control H. I did copy something. This has to be the proper link. I did not copy paste over it. I did not. And then the config, right? So I'm gonna show you this time how I do it on ArcoLinux. I keep the structure. I want to remember in 2 years, 3 years time what I did, which means this GitHub will copy paste code to etc to skel, and in there it will be the .config, so etc skel.config. So you have different ways of, I've created already different ways of creating a package build, and you can see that video. It's about the edu packages. So another edu. So I'm mimicking our structure. I'm telling him, go to the file system, go to etc, go to skel, right? And put the .config there, and put Xfce there. This is the ArcoLinux look. What I want to do is kick out the Xfce 4 from ArcoLinux to change things around and put it back in. So that's this approach. And etc skel.config Xfce is there. Now there might be one more that you may like to have. Let's see. Our package build, desktop. And with each of these desktops, you see how many folders I have. We have 35 folders, minus 2, 33. Well, 26 desktops for sure, because there is also some overlapping here. Xfce. there, etc, scal, config, I have other stuff, auto start, clip C, Xfce 4, maybe you like the auto clip to be there or not. I'll say or not today, right? Thunar, this is something you'll gotta love. I mean, there is no better thing than having all these things available at the right mouse click. I would miss them, and I always miss them when I'm on another system, right? If I'm testing out something from another distro, I would miss them. So Control C, Control V, I want those in. And all the rest, it's comparing, right? It just is comparing. So let's do that now. But I'm not gonna add more, so just this. But if you select this one and that one, and then ask for a comparison, and see if it works, I thought as much. Super F5 is then your trick. Super F5, yeah, thank you. And then Super F. And then drag, oops, not yet, directory comparison. Drag this one there, drag that one there. And that's the difference. And everything is online. If you think I can't do that, I don't have that, the left side is online, github.com ArcoLinux. So here we make lots of decisions about the panel, the whisker menu, the terminal, the keyboards, the pointers, to volume. So lots of things that we don't have here. And all the rest that's missing, Xfce will fill it in, right? You'll say, okay, I'll launch Xfce and I don't see any config, and it's gonna create its own default config. And if you want to change something, then you need to add a package to your package, and then it's overwritten, right? It won't change your settings. Okay, so already one change. I really couldn't live without that one. Okay, fine. And then we need to push it. So workflow, think, okay, got it, test it, maybe, right? Test this first, and then you say push it to the internet. First commit or whatever thing comes into your mind, and you write it online. You have the package, well, the packages are online. You want to create a package for Nemesis repo, right? From this, or you copy paste this, right? Or you copy paste Control C. This is to the personal folder there, and later on do another copy paste. But that's silly, maybe, right? Or you don't have the time, then this is great. But we're gonna go a step further, and let's make a package. Add it to Nemesis repo. Name that, or put that package inside the package builds. Run the package, the building scripts, and you got an ISO for future use, months to come. Okay, package builds. Package builds are online. ArcoLinux desktop, we have here a way how to build it. This one. Control C, watch out with Control C's. Control C, let's see if we don't make mistakes. Where's the package builds? Package builds, Control V. And now that's the easy thing for me. Have a structure, a workflow, right? The ArcoLinux, I exchange it with the edu. And everywhere where I find ArcoLinux, I change it to edu. Everywhere. So I have already my own personal left WM. I'll now have my own personal Xfce. It will look totally different because you make different choices. The package build is ArcoLinux Xfce. Not really. Right? Control H, you can do this. This replace with edu. That one replace with edu. We're gonna keep this one because it's about licenses. We're gonna say number 1, first time, desktop configuration ArcoLinuxD for edu or something like that, doesn't matter, it's just text. This of course is important. It's not edu of course, but it's me, it's your GitHub. And this one, yeah, that's edu. Edu Xfce. Still good. Auto start. We're not going to use auto start. Then we go immediately down there and say we're not going to use number 3. Right? Destination number 3. We did not use auto start. We're going to use tuner. We're going to use Xfce. But that's it. Conflicts with Xfce, yeah, Nemesis, that's true. But now it's my time to tell them also that it's also going to conflict with Xfce. What are you going to do? You're going to overwrite, kick out, well, not overwrite, right? We're going to kick out ArcoLinux Xfce and replace it with edu Xfce. So I can already tell the system, hey system, if somebody says sudo pacman -s edu Xfce, your pacman's going to say, hey, your package conflicts with ArcoLinux Xfce git. Do you want to replace? Brackets, yes, no. That's that line. Conflicts, replace, yes, no. Yes. ArcoLinux Xfce goes out. Edu Xfce goes in. All right. If you read it, it's all makes sense, right? But you gotta read the lines. Where is it gonna get it? From ArcoLinux? Don't think so. Voila. And all the rest are variables. You see all these things, nothing really tells anything about an ArcoLinux or an edu or something like that. We've done it, but we're gonna check it again. Okay, save. I'm gonna quit that thing and then make the package, and let's see. First, I always check, is the package created correctly? Because, voila, error. There is the licensing. It wants to source. Did we forget the license? Probably. So there is no license here, and that's why he's making a mock. That's a Belgian thing, right? C. Is it important? No. Is it better? Maybe, right? So you telling people, okay, look, this is a GNU general public license. If you want to reuse my code, these are the rules. It's good and best practice. So, oh, that's my mistake. Make package. And it's just a file, right? You can use other licenses. So what do we get? We get an edu Xfce git. So everything behind with the 3 letters git means it's coming from some kind of GitHub, Git bucket, GitLab, right? So the user already knows, hey, it's coming from there. And then etc skel.config. There's my tuner, great. Here's my Xfce, 3 files, check. And then we go via the licenses, user, share, ArcoLinux licenses, edu Xfce license, right? I kept the folder there, that's okay. Does that. Which means we're almost done, we're almost in the clear. That one can go. Always check out this one, always forget to do that. Files have been installed in etc skel config tuner. Yeah, still the same, no problem. Can go. Now we built the desktop. A little script that does exactly the same thing, a little bit more, and we're gonna build in Shroot. So ArcoLinux, how to build in Shroot. The license, did I forget to push the license? Yes, I forgot to push the license. So now he's going to pull it from the internet. And did I push it to the internet? So workflow error. does not compute. Okay. Where did I put the Nemesis folder then? In the package build probably. So I'm gonna get it back from desktop, from Xfce. This one needs to go online. That's all it is. But that's the thing, right? You need to analyze, and after a few years you get good at it. License, yep. License is online. Read, right? Cannot stat, no such file or directory. I can make this bigger so you can read here. Read your errors. Fix your errors. Okay, here he is. So we were running this here. It's now on the ArcoLinux repo. Oh, smart. Oh, smart, right? Oh, we're very smart. There we go again. Did that on the other video as well. Build data. Control C. And build data. Voila. So, I almost got, if I've pushed it to the internet, you would have got edu Xfce on our ArcoLinux repo. That was not the point. Did it again. Did it again. Okay, build data. We're gonna go to the repo, Nemesis repo. Let's do this alphabetically again. So, edu Xfce git is there. Check. I'm gonna push it to the internet. We're getting close. Time 27 minutes, right? Okay, that's online. Now we'd like to use the service we provide, meaning we've got an Xfce that's up to date, and Calamars is up to date, Bluetooth is working, printing is working, we think about all kinds of things. You just pick out one thing and say, I want a different Xfce, I want a different Awesome, I want to have a different laptop, I want a different Cinnamon. Pick out one, replace with the other. Do I have it already on the desktop? I do. So, if you want to install if you want to run and make a script, it's gonna tell you what to do. Very beginning, we say already, look guys, if you're ready to use your personal repo and personal packages, that's the article. Set the variable personal repo to true. Step 1. Change the file personal repo to reflect your repo. We're gonna save this thing and close. Change the personal repo. We are not called Eric Dubois, and the repo might have another name, and this thing will be that thing. So that's a variable. And ours is x86-64. Follow the article, create your own repo, fill in the names here. And last but not least, of course, we need to tell them what to install. So we've created something new. Yay! We have created edu Xfce git. That's the name. Save. Now, don't forget, we've done it in the package build. One thing will clash with the other thing because you're writing the same files. Pacman cannot do that. Pacman will say, hey, that's not possible. You have two packages and they provide the same files. Folders is no problem, but files. And then it won't get installed. You can't build it. Simple as that. So if you forget this, think about what I said. ArcoLinux Xfce find, that's the one. This one will be replaced. And it's simple, right? If you Think about it. Kick one package out, replace it with your own, and suddenly you've got your own look, your own personal ISO. Some will say your own distro, right? If you add more and more and more folders and kick out more stuff, it will be your thing. That's the fun, that's what we like, that you have control. Close all files. Yup, okay, cool. So that's it. Yes, we've set it to true. We've told them where the repo is and we told them what package we want. That's it. 3 things. Installation scripts. Number 40. Run. 40 is because I have so many packages already in the var cache and so on. So that spares our bandwidth, and it's faster, of course, because we don't need to download. Now the ArcoLinux Candy Beauty Telagit does not exist anymore. We've just made the name change, Eric. You should change all the repos. Oh my god. No, there's scripts. Scripts help us. Edu. I've changed them all, right? They're all Edu now. So you're aware that it's not an ArcoLinux package, but it's an Eric Dubois package from my repo. So there it goes. Creating Edu Candy Beauty in Edu Xfce. Well, not creating, installing it. One out, one in. Hey, how easy can it be, right? Let's wait for this to finish. Let's, well, wait till we see this. Okay, and then we're gonna pause and wait for the ISO. In the meantime, I'll fix the names there. I've seen I have to do some work here, so copy pasting is fun, but it says making of ArcoLinux Candy Beauty Tela. No. So that can go. Edu Xfce. We keep that one around. Data. Edu Xfce. By the way, all the things have been changed already. That's scripting, right? So etc skill, read me, Eric, read me. So making off, no, you'll make off, why not? Edu, and then Xfce. Learn, have fun, and all the rest can stay. Save, quit. Push to the internet, and done. Readme changed. Bye. Voila. In the meantime, he's trying to build everything. It's at number 4, I believe. Yeah, 4 is building. So this has been changed. Let's have a look at. So just taking one of them, open with git ahead. That's all we needed to do. Change ArcoLinux to Edu, and it's done everywhere. No, not that one. Oh, it doesn't open like that. Okay, fine. Do it like this then. Oh, my mistake. Almost done. The last one. Quick. Have a look. So that's all we did. All the ISOs are now have that change. So ArcoLinuxB Xfce is coming out. Oh yes, right. Let's unwrap our present. Super F7 VirtualBox is installed. It's just slow. Or maybe it's not the time to do it. And then you take VMware or QEMU. We do not depend on any package. Choose how it works. So this is our thing of today, this morning. Fine. And we start. I have no clue how it looks. I think it's at the top. And it has ArcoLinux Candy Beauty. I don't know, been a while. It's been months on left WM now. But we didn't see a conflict, right? So we thought about getting rid of ArcoLinux Xfce, getting in Edu Xfce, and that's the thing. Otherwise the build would not have been a successful. Pacman would have stopped somewhere and say this file conflicts with that. And then you know, forgot that, right? So all the rest, and that's the thing, right? All the rest is still default. You still get the up-to-date installation, the easy installation, advanced installation. You don't have to think about, oof, I need to update my calamares and this and that and that. No. Leave 99% of ArcoLinux intact. We removed only one package and added one in. And this is what you get, right? So this is what I get. If I develop, this is what I get. And it is at the top, and now we see the icons, and there is no wallpaper. We didn't set any wallpaper. We didn't provide any file to set a wallpaper. We just set that. Now that's no issue, right? It's right mouse click, pop, pop, pop. It's easy. Variety is there. It's easy to have another wallpaper. So, well, not that easy, right? Backgrounds, maybe. None. And then you need to go to where? Go somewhere else. But that's not the thing. The thing is, this is your, with 3 files, this is your look. This is now different, eh? The feel is like, hey, this is my own thing. And it provides everything you want to have. All these things is still there. Because some of the distros out there just, well, they don't provide a drop down or anything, right? Some of them don't have anything. Just go. And it's either Xfce or JFS or ButterFS, but no freedom, no choice. And here, everything is still, well, the same as ArcoLinux, basically. We haven't touched anything in that part. Just the 99% is the same, and that one package provides us with something different. Another look, another menu, some icons, and that's it. All the rest is here, right? Gpart is here, tweak tool is there, fix hard coded, welcome better log screen, it's all there. The system profiler and benchmark application, they're all there. Let's wait for this to install. You know what's going to happen, right? We're going to boot in exactly the same thing. Then the fun starts. Then you're going to make it the wallpaper, maybe. That's the first thing we'll do. There's already an update there. That's Arch for you. And off we go. Maybe a quick look at the update. Right? So, update. And then you see we have the Nemesis repo. Oh yeah. And now remember this. Sudo pacman -s sil. Silicon or whatever, sil. And then the name of your repo. We did 2 things. Get edu candy beauty tella and get me edu Xfce. And we haven't seen the tella, but that's tunar. Tunar. It's not set. No. There should be other icons. Should be edu candy beauty tella kit. Strange. And then, guys, you need to be Sherlock Holmes. Figure out why is this not applied. And it's no problem, it's no biggie, right? It's just applied somewhere up here. But there must be a setting in Xfce that we did not copy paste over, and hence it's not okay. Okay, right? That's it. It's only that. But you need to tell it everything. Now this is not important, nor is the background reported. It is the concept. If, and now I hope lots of people have what if. What if I remove one package from ArcoLinux, keep all the rest, and put in my awesome look, my i3 look. any of our desktops look and build it just the way I show you now here. This is a shorter video, I hope, than the one of LeftWM. We got a little bit meddled there in the code, figured out how it was working. That's great. It's fun to analyze. And I do say, and I repeat it, 2 things: baby steps and trial and error. There's no other way to figure out things. Make the mistake, it will show you some text, think about it, analyze it, walk away, go back, be a pit bull, keep working at it. If it's not today, it's next year, right? Not next week, next year. But keep working at it, simple as that. So right mouse click, desktop settings, let's make this a bit nicer. None, where should I go? Other, and then variety. Yeah, variety is not installed, I think, is it? Yeah, it is installed. Easy. Next. But normally you would go to other locations, computer, and then user, come on, user, and then share, wallpapers, no, backgrounds, ArcoLinux, finally, right? And then open. There they all are. Done that. Ah yeah, the update. Okay, fine, 2 guys, 2 updates. Let's do it with the GUI for a change. The graphical user interface. Then we have this. We have to set the tela. That's what we actually wanted, but that's no problem. Let's just click here. We're gonna change anyway in a week's time and change it again. Right mouse click. It's the whisker menu up there. That's cool. Shall we edit the application? Because the mouse is just what it is, a mouse. Where's my little mouse? That's menu libre. I want to change the properties. Appearance, there's my little mouse. Ooh, chameleon. Haha, beautiful, beautiful. Nice design, right? Just for the design. A little chameleon up there. Et voila, we can keep on making this super thing, but it is just the fun. And it's just, again, I stress, we want you to take control of your operating system based on knowledge, with a knowledge of ArcoLinux, with the scripts of ArcoLinux, with the support of ArcoLinux. Enjoy your new Xfce. Cheers.